Hey everybody, Hufflechew. Welcome back to another video. Today I decided to do something a little bit different. Not that I post enough anyway for content to be different, but whatever. Today I decided to do the popular YouTube trope, cliche, other words, and do a tier list. I've seen some people do Adopt Me tier lists when looking up the rarity of different Adopt Me pets, so I figured that it would be cool to do one myself. I have never watched one of these when it comes to Adopt Me pets, but here I am anyway. Today I will be ranking the legendary pets of Adopt Me on my own personal opinion. Not based on value or anything, just about how much I like the pet and my experience with trading with people who have them and if I've owned any of these myself. So, I'm going to explain quickly how it works even though you most likely know. I couldn't do F unfortunately because I do not know if there's a way to add another tier to this tier list format. So instead of F, I have 2B listed, which is all of our wonderful legendaries that we will be putting on display today. The way that the list works is that red, aka S, is the highest, A underneath, B, C, D, E. E is the lowest of this tier, and we're just gonna see how it goes. So let's see what we got here. The first pet on this list is the albino monkey. I believe that the albino monkey used to sell in the premium box during the circus event or whatever for 195 Robux, and you had a 10% chance of getting it, which is pretty low, honestly. My opinion on this pet, I think it's pretty cool. I've never had one. It's never been a dream pet of mine or anything, but I still think it's a pretty cool pet. I don't think it's like overhyped or anything or underhyped. I think it's fine where it lays on the list. So I think, I'm gonna start out putting it on B. I might change the location of these because opinions change, you know. But for now, I'm gonna put it at B. Let's see if I can make the picture a little bigger. Okay, that's all we get apparently. How big do I need to? Okay, it's a tall image. We cannot make it that tall, but here we go. That should be good enough for you to get the gist. Okay, so next pet on this list is the turtle. I think, honestly, the turtle's a cool pet, but I think it's way too overhyped. Everybody went crazy for him during Aussie Eggs along with the kangaroo, but like, I didn't really get it. I'm not a turtle fan. Save the turtles though, people. They need help. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. So, in my personal opinion, I still think it's a pretty cool pet, even though it has its overhyped opinion. But for now, I'm gonna put it in A because I do think it's pretty cool. Definitely not S though, like most people would put it. But this is my opinion yet again, so we'll see how this goes. Now, the next pet on this list I do actually own, the dodo. I'm not really attached to my dodo. I just have my dodo because I want all the fossil pets, which I do have all of them. So, I did hatch mine myself, just out of luck. And I actually do think it's cool, and I think the dodo deserves a bit more respect. So because of that, I'm gonna put the dodo at A, because it needs more respect. It's a pretty cool pet. Even though I'm not a big fan of the dodo as a species as a whole. Be some weird if they were still around, let me tell you that. The next pet on this list is from the safari eggs and is very popular, the giraffe. I used to have one of these when the safari eggs first came out. It was actually the only safari pet I owned. I kind of regret now since my dream pet of all time is a lion, and I never got the chance to have one. And I haven't seen somebody with one in many, many months, so I don't know what my chances of getting one are, but, I'm going to say that the giraffe is a bit overhyped. I know, a lot of people really like it, but I don't really have the same opinions, which is why you watch these videos to get other people's opinions on things. So I'm gonna put it at B, because... Actually, no, I'm gonna put it even lower. I'm gonna put it at C. It doesn't really deserve the hype. Giraffes are cool and not all, but like, I don't think it needs this much popularity. Like, It's a giraffe. We still have those to this day, man. I mean, not with the dodo. They're dead. Been dead for a long time. So, might as well get your chance from now to own a prehistoric pet. Am I right? Oh gosh, I hate myself. Next pet on the list is the Griffin. I do own one of these. It's a rideable Griffin that I traded for. I do not have any attachment to the Griffin. I still think it's cool. Not really mine. Up top tier, you know. Not S tier or anything. Like, I have mutual respect for the Griffin, so I'm gonna put it, for now I'm gonna put it at C along with the Giraffe. I might move it up with B with an albino monkey, depending on my later thoughts while doing this, but, the Griffin is really popular because of, like, its Robux value and stuff, and the Griffin is one of the pets that stays around all times, of course, so you see them a lot, everywhere, so it's kinda hard for me to like them a lot since I see them so much. Though that doesn't go for every pet. Of course, there's pets that you see all the time, but they're still fantastic. But my opinion of the Griffin isn't as high as some other pets, obviously. Let's see. Next we got the G. We got my favorite pet of all time, the dragon. Now, the dragon is an all-time around pet. Like, I know I mentioned I was, like, kind of like a con with the Griffin, but, of course, there's my personal exceptions, and, well, now that I think about it, I shouldn't criticize the Griffin on it being around all the time if I'm not going to criticize on the dragon. That's kind of hypocritical, but I have a dragon named Timothy, and he was my first pet that I ever hatched from a cracked egg, and as soon as I heard about the Adopt Me Pet update coming out, he was the red dragon was the #1 pet that I wanted, dream pet, and I somehow managed to get lucky and hatched it out of a cracked egg, and I named it Timothy, and then I got 3 more, and now I have a neon ride fly dragon named Timothy. He is my child. I would do anything and everything for it. So Timothy, my boy Timothy over here, he's S. He deserves the respect. Next up is the unicorn. I've never been a unicorn person. A lot of younger girls and stuff on Roblox in general, and just in general, like, everywhere, really like unicorns because it's a horse with a magical unicorn. Only I could speak properly. It's a magical creature with a horn that has sparkles on it, and it's pink. So, it's pretty cool in that regard. But because I've never been a unicorn fan, and I think it's pretty overhyped, but I do see the worth in it, and I do see how people really like it, so I'm gonna put it at B, along with the albino monkey, because I have respect for people who own unicorns, and I've hatched a unicorn myself. I think I traded it to my little sister, but, because that was my little sister's dream pet, but, yeah, that's my opinion on the unicorn. Never been a big fan, but I see people's want for it, and I respect it, so B tier for the unicorn. Next up on this list is the Robodog. Now, the Robodog, I never knew why it came out. I didn't really see the reason. I guess it was for Cyber Monday, but I didn't really get it. I don't really care about it at all, honestly. You don't see many people with them. Can't believe that thing's just worth the same amount as the Griffin, selling at 600 Robux. I don't see them that often. Not many people care about them, including myself. So I'm gonna put it at C because I don't care about it. Not because it's bad, but because I don't see it enough, and I don't see enough people trading it to really have a good, solid opinion on it. So I'm gonna put the Robodog in C tier. Now the next pet I really like. It is the Skelly Rex. As soon as the Halloween update came in and I saw that this was a thing, I knew I had to get one myself. And I did get one. And I think it's really, really cool how, like, it's so glowy and has a glowing mouth and the eyes, and it's just a skeleton Rex. Like, I think that they should have done this instead of the Shadow Dragon and stuff for, was it last year's Halloween update or the one before? I don't know. I don't remember exactly when the Shadow came out, but I think that they're really cool, that they deserve even more hype than they already get, because I like dinosaurs, but, you know, that's not me. So I'm gonna put it at S, because I think it's really cool, and I named mine Rudy after the albino Spinosaurus from Ice Age 3. It used to be my young childhood favorite movie of all time. Still think it's a good movie. Go watch it. In conclusion, S tier for the Skelly Rex. Okay, the next pet on our list is the Frost Fury. People went crazy for the Frost Fury. Still do. And I think it's really cool. It's a big dragon, Chinese looking dragon that's white and blue for winter. It's Christmassy. It's just cool, man. But I do not think that it is worth as much as it is. 800 Robux for Visfane. Like, come on, people. So in that regard, I think it's overhyped. So therefore, it gets a B tier for me, just because of how overhyped it is, and the fact that it is 800 Robux. Which I do not think it should have been 800 Robux, honestly. Like, it would have been more understandable for, like, 700, maybe 750. I don't really get the very expensive price of 800. Like, where I live, that's a $10 thing. Like, $10 just for that one pet. Like, that's a lot of money, man. For one animal in this game. So, in conclusion, Frost Fury at B tier. Now, getting on to a pet that I don't really care about. I'm pretty sure that the Bat Dragon was a part of the 2019 Halloween event along with the Evil Unicorn, I believe. And I don't care for it. I never got one. I don't think I really played that much Adopt Me at the time of the Halloween event, so I don't really have great recollection of the Bat Dragon or the Evil Unicorn. So this is actually going to be the... Should I put it at D? I don't know, big decisions here. Because the Bat Dragon is cool. And it was worth a lot. Not too long ago, like maybe... No, it was a while ago. Like a year ago, I had a lot of hype. I don't care for it less than any of these pets, so I'll put it at C. I have respect for people who own it. I didn't really get the hype last year when it came to trading, but whatever, people, you do you, and this is just my opinion. Please don't take it harshly. So yeah, in conclusion, Bat Dragon at C tier. Now, the next pet is also one I have owned. I named mine Rat Rat, and during the Chinese New Year last year, and that update's actually coming out again pretty soon. Last year was the year of the rat, I'm pretty sure, so we got like the golden rat and the normal rats, and I think it's really cool. I have a joke basically where I call everybody rat who's like close to me or whatever as a joke, and we just mess around and stuff. So like from that inside joke and stuff, I really like the rats in game. And yeah, I used to have a rideable rat named Rat Rat. So I think they're really cool, and therefore Rat Rat gets, I'm gonna say, now that I think about it, is it worthy of A tier? I mean, they are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put it A tier. Rat Rat deserves that. The golden rat, pretty dope, man. Pretty cool. So in conclusion, I got A tier for the golden rat. The second last pet on this tier list is the Frost Dragon. 1,000 Robux. Winter event. People went crazy for them. Still do. Probably the pet that's worth the most in this game. I do not get it. I mean, it's a dragon. Cool. Unless you can fly it, though. It's like a rideable... I'm pretty sure a rideable Frost Fury just still walks on the ground. It doesn't even float. Like a Frost Fury, or the Red Dragon, or the Bat Dragon. It just crawls on the ground, which I think that people who bought it are robbed of that. They should have deserved to have the actual dragon flap its wings and stuff and move when you ride it. Of course, when you fly it, different story. But I think that they're really hyped and overexpensive. So, I do think that they're really cool looking. So I'm gonna give it C tier also, along with the Bat Dragon. Yeah, so C tier for Frost Fury. Last but not least, or maybe least, is the Shadow Dragon. I don't think the Shadow Dragon's as cool as the Frost Fury. I don't really get the hype along with the Frost Fury. I mean, I like how it's like cool and dark, mysterious, if you will, for the Halloween event. But I do not think that the hype and stuff for these pets are really that much deserved, honestly. And you know what? This is gonna be the only pet I put at D tier, just because I don't care about it whatsoever. Like, I don't hate it. I honestly have no opinion on it, which is why I think that it should go down to D tier, because I just don't really have that much of opinion on it. I do not get the hype. It was overpriced, in my opinion. And I don't think it's worth as much as it should be. I mean, as it is what I meant to say. So, yeah, D tier for Shadow Dragon. Unpopular opinion, I guess. Okay, rundown. Let me see here. Okay, S tier, we got the Timothy and the Skelly Rex. Yes, they deserve to be up there. A tier is the Turtle, Dodo, and the Golden Rat. I feel confident about that. I think that they're pretty cool pets and that they deserve that spot up there. B, let us see. Albino Monkey, Unicorn, and Frost Fury. I think those are some pretty good standings for them. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that my opinion stays there with this. C, okay, we got Giraffe, yep. Griffin, yep, that makes sense. Robodog, I'll come back to the Robodog. Bat Dragon, yeah, I can keep it at C probably, along with Frost Fury. Let me think here. Should I put the Robodog at D tier? I mean, I don't have an opinion on it. I don't hate it, but I don't see enough people with it. Okay, I have come to the conclusion that I think that the Robodog actually deserves to be D tier. Why does the Robodog deserve to be D tier? Kind of for the same reasons as the Shadow Dragon. I think it was probably a bit too expensive. Well, now it is. Not when it first came out. That was fair, because Cyber Monday. But, it's not down there because it's overhyped. I just think it was overpriced. Well, now it's overpriced. I don't have enough of an opinion on it, really. Like, I don't hate it or anything, but I don't really care about it. And, I don't see enough people with it or trading them to have an idea of what it's worth in the trading scheme. And, well, yeah, kind of for the same reasons as the Shadow Dragon, honestly. So, looking over my tier list now, this is my positioning for some of the Adopt Me Legendary pets. Of course, this is not all of them. These were just the ones off the top of my head. Some of the more popular ones, some of the less popular ones. No pets were at Evo. I don't really hate these group of pets, so that is definitely a good thing, that none of them were placed at E, the lowest tier. I would like to thank you all for watching this video and listening to me ramble about Adopt Me pets. I hope you enjoyed hearing my opinions. Let me know your opinions. Please no hate or disrespect or anything. This is all for fun and games. Of course, you can have your own opinion, just like I have mine, and other people. So, again, thank you, and I hope you have an awesome day. See you later.